Magandang mga po sa ating lahat. Tayo po ay magsimula na po sa ating gawain ngayong umaga. Unang pambungan, ulitin po natin ngayong umaga kasi natin po ang ating mga himna sa hymn number 52. To God be the glory. Tayo natin po ang lahat ng mga instances. To God be the glory. Hymn number 5 to 52. We say, okay, so natin po ang ating hymn page, hymn number 49. Blessed be the name. Hymn number 49, kantayin po natin. Muli ang lahat ng mga instances. Blessed be the name. It should be the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Hymn number 49. Blessed be the name. He said, Mayo at natin ulit ang ating hita sa hymn number 57. Cleanse me. My 7. Mauna at pang-apat na istansa lang. Five, seven. Saying, serve me, O God, and know my heart. buksan ng 2 minuto para sa ating pong personal reflection. O God, my heart speaks. I will sing and give praise, even with my glory. Awake, sultry and hard, I myself will awake early. I will praise thee, Lord, among the people, and I will sing praises unto thee among the nations. For thy mercy is great above the heavens, and thy truth reacheth unto the clouds. Be thou exalted, O God, above the heavens, and thy glory above all the earth. O aming Diyos, muli nandito naman po kami para kayo po sa aming sambahin, kapurihan, salamatan, o aming Diyos. Sa gitna ng lumalagada na pandemic sa buong mundo, sama na po ang O God, tulungan po ang bawat sa amin. Meron din po kayo sa kapatira namin na nandoon po sa kanilang mga tahanan ngayon na nagkikusa sa aming pagsamba sa inyo. Puri at pasasalamat sa inyo. Tulungan niyo po ang bawat sa amin. Huwag po manaig ang takot o pagdududa, pag-aandalan, o panghilaan ng loob, O God. Pagkos, itoon namin po ang aming mga puso at isipan sa inyo lamang sa mga oras para po kami po ay buong-buo ang aming pagsamba sa inyo. Paninawa, O God, na inyong maguban ka within your permissive providence ay kapusin na rin po God pandemic. Palayan niyo nga po ang gawain niyo ito aming malangit at pagsalamat wala naman tigtas at tangin ang Panginoon sa Kristo. Amen. Ito na kayong makaupo at mix natin po ang ating mga hymnal sa hymn number 7. 7, Praise Lord Jesus. Tayo natin po ang una, pangatlo at pang-apat na stanza. Praise Lord Jesus, hymn number 7. Oh, Page natin po ang ating books. Sa ating po reading sa Deuteronomy po, chapter 32, verses 1 to 47. Tayo po ay ngayon. Basahin natin ang salita. Oh, give ear, O you heavens, that I will speak and hear the words of my mouth.
My doctrine shall drop as the rain, my speech shall be still as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender earth, and as the showers upon the grass.
Because I will publish the name of the Lord, ascribing greatness unto our God.
He is the rock, his work is perfect, for all his ways are judgment, a God of truth and without iniquity, just and right is he.
They have corrupted the judge. Their spot is not the spot of his children. They are perverse and cruel generation.
Do ye thus requite the Lord of foolish people and unwise? Is not he thy father that hath bought thee? Hath he not made thee and established thee?
Remember the days of old, consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will shew thee. Thy elders, and they will tell thee.
When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
For the Lord person is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
He found him in a desert land, and in the waste howling wilderness. He led him about, he instructed him, he kept him as the apple of his eye.
As an eagle stirred up her nest, fluttering over her young, spreadeth abroad her wings, taketh them, and buried them on her wings.
So the Lord alone did lead him, and there was no strange God with him.
He made him ride on the high places of the earth, that he might eat the increase of the things. And he made him to suck honey out of the rock, and oil out of the flinty rock.
Butter of kine and milk of sheep, with fat of lambs and rams of the breed of Bashan, and goats with the fat of kidneys of wheat, then thou didst drink the pure blood of the Greeks.
But Israel, wax pots and cake, thou art waxen pot, thou art grown thick, thou art covered with fatness. Then he forsook God which made them, and lightly esteemed the rock of his salvation.
They provoked him to jealousy with strange gods, with abominations provoked they him to anger.
They sacrifice unto devils, not to God. The gods whom they knew not, to new gods that came newly up, whom your fathers feared not.
Of the rock that begot thee thou art unmindful, and hast forgotten God that formed thee.
And when the Lord saw it, he abhorred them, because of the provoking the sons and of his daughters.
Then he said, I will hide my face from them, I will see that their end shall be as they are.
They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not God. They have provoked me to anger with their vanities, and I will move them to jealousy. With those which are not a people, I will provoke them to anger with the foolish nation. I will heap mischiefs upon them. I will spend mine arrows upon them. Verse restrained by the sword, thou and terribly shall destroy both the young man and the virgin, the sucklings also with the man of great age.
I said I would scatter them into corners. I would make the remembrance of them to cease from among men.
Fear not that I fear not of the enemy, lest their adversaries should behave themselves strangely, and lest they should say, our hand is high, and the Lord has not done all this.
For they are a nation void of counsel, neither is there any understanding in them.
Oh, that they were wise, that they understood this, that they would consider the latter end.
How should one chase 1,000 and two put 10,000 to flight, except the rock has told them and the Lord has shut them up?
For the rock is not as our rock, even our enemies themselves being jealous.
For their vine is of the vine of Sodom and of the fields of Gomorrah. Their grapes are grapes of gall, their clusters are bitter.
Their wine is the poison of dragons, and the cruel venom of asps.
Is not this laid up in store with me and sealed up among my treasures?
So may the Lord bring them in recompense. Their foot shall slide in due time, for the day of their calamity is at hand, and the thing that shall come upon them make haste.
For the Lord shall judge his people and repent himself for his servants when he seeth that their power is gone and there is none shut up or left.
And he shall say, where are the gods, their rock in whom they trusted?
Which did eat the fat of their sacrifices and drank the wine of their drink offering, let them rise up and help you and be your protection.
See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive, I wound and I heal, neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
For I lift up my hands to heaven, and I say, I live forever.
If I with my glittering sword, and my hand may take hold of judgment, I will render vengeance to my enemies, and will reward them that hate me.
I will make my arrow drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh, and that with the blood of the slain and of the captives, from the beginning of revenge upon the enemy.
Rejoice, O ye nations, with his people, for he will avenge the blood of his servants, and will render vengeance to his adversaries, and will be merciful unto his land and to his people.
And Moses came and spake all the words of this song in the ears of the people, he and Hoshea the son of Nun.
And Moses made an end of speaking all these words to all Israel.
And he said unto them, set your hearts unto all the words which I testify among you this day, which ye shall command your children to observe to do all the words of this law.
Together,
For it is not a vain thing for you, because it is your life, and through this name ye shall prolong your days in the land, whither you go over Jordan to possess.
Panawalan ng isang Pilipinas. So, okay, hindi natin po ang ating hymn sa hymn number 448, 448. My Savior's Love. Muli, kantahin po natin ang una, tatlo, at apat na mga instances. My Savior's Love, 448. Did you sing? Okay, kumain natin po si Brother Bro para sa ating pong offering verse.
Malachi chapter 10, chapter 3, verse 10. Bring ye all things into the storehouse, that they may be in my home, and prove me now herewith, says the Lord of hosts. If I will not open you the windows of heaven, and pour you out a blessing, that there shall be not be room enough to fill it. Good.
Meron po tayo sa offering ngayong umaga, sa magitan po ni Sister Intay Libo.
He's faithful and he knows when to strong and true. I will tell you how it changed my life completely. It is something that no other friend could do. No one ever came for me like Jesus. There's no other friend so kind as he. No one else can take the scene of darkness from me. Oh, what he did for me. All my life was full of sin, Jesus found me. All my heart was full of mystery and hope. Jesus placed his strong and loving arms around me, and he led me in the way I ought to come home. No one ever cared for me like Jesus. There's no other friend so kind as he. No one else can take the sting of darkness from me. Oh, what he did for me. Every day comes to me to us you are. More and more I understand his words of love. But I never know just other friends so kind me. No one else can take the freedom darkness from me. Oh, how much it means for me. Gusto ko lang po kasalamat sa Panginoon. Wala na ko yung at pinipili. I praise God and I thank God for my birthday. Now I will be salamat sa kanya at sa kanya lang ako nangalan. Maraming salamat Lord and to God all be the glory. Amen.
Mga bansa. At lahat ng pangyayari sa buong mundo. Tanggapin niyo po ang kaloob namin po ng Panginoon. Kaloob na inyong mga anak. Gamitin niyo ito po God para sa katalaganap ng inyong gawain. Katalaganap ng inyong pong salita. Katalaganap ng gospel na inanak na aming Panginoon sa Kristo. Upang marami pang mga tao ang gusto malagkat nila. Kagaya. At magkakaroon din siya ng buhay na walang hanggan. Buwan. Dinadalayan namin po God na magpalain po ang mga anak buhay, pinagkakantaan, mga trabaho, ng inyong mga anak, pagamat sa mga pangamito. Ang mga karamihan po ay namin po dahil po sa lockdown o quarantine. Pero pa man God, tiwala po kami na nanalangin God. Kahit sa mga panahon po, ayaw na pa rin isustain o God yung kanilang mga kita, mga panganegosyo. Kasi tatang panahon God, ito po ay inumuling. Inumuling. Sisiglahin ito. Inumuling. Buhayin. Naiwanan niyo ito. Ang mga sigit pa, tayo po. Bibigay na ito pala sa kanila. Dahil sila ay may kumala sa inyo. Kaya po sa mga sandaling ito, dinadalayan namin po. Muli, ang katayuan na ang aming ekonomiya sa aming bansa. Sa pamamagitan po ng pandemic. Dinadalayan namin po na lubin na po na ibalik muli ang normal na pamumuhay ng mga tao. Magiging yung mga pangsilubi ay maayos na makapamuhay, maayos na maayos na mga o aming dalangin at salamat pangalan ng aming Panginoon sa Pilipinas. Amen. Muli, meron pa kong isang bigay ng ganitong isang offering ang Barreto Fund. gaya sign natin po ang ating song, ating team song ngayon. Only by His grace. We say, Okay, handa natin po ang ating
Magandang umaga sa lahat muli. Nais lang po basahin muli ang talata. Dito po sa verso tayo, pinadala ko po kahapon ang ating scripture reading at aking pong basahin muli ang ilang talata dito po sa chapter 31 or the verse before po nung ating pag-aaralan sa chapter before ng ating pag-aaralan sa mga ito. Dito po sa chapter 31, verse 19 and 20 and 21. Tayo po rito, now therefore write ye this song for you, and teach it the children of Israel. Put it in their mouth, that this song may be a witness for me against the children of Israel. For when I shall have brought them to the land which I swear unto their fathers, that floweth with milk and honey, and they shall have eaten and filled themselves, and waxed fat, then will they turn unto other gods to serve them and provoke me, and break my covenant. And it shall come to pass, when many evils and troubles are befallen them, that this thou shalt testify against them as a witness, for it shall not be forgotten out of the mouth of their teeth, for I know their imagination, which they go about even now, before I have brought them to the land which shall swear. Moses therefore wrote this song the same day and taught it in the children of Israel. Kapiling Diyos ang Panginoon sa lahat ng salamat po sa inyong mga talata sa aming pag-aaral sa umaga po. At sa kapaling ng mga kumpanya ng lingkod, magiging ng kapala at kayo pong mangusap sa inyong lingkod. At dalayan ka rin po pala ng pagkawalan ng lingkod ako, maging sa aking kapulitan po Panginoon. At kayo ang patuloy na tumamit sa lingkod ay abot ang kapala, maging sa kadatin paano ng aming online service o Lord. Kaya po patuloy bukas ang puso ng bawat isa at maging Panginoon Abay Espiritu dalam po namin na siya ang lumukog sa aming kawawa sa po. Ito ang aming dalangin sa Jesus. Amen. Around sa ating pong quarantine period, there's a fear na baka ma-extend po tayo ng May. May dumating po sa amin na sabi, confidential, o yung Panginoon. But sabi ko nga sa may nagbigay, hindi maganda yan sa kasi hindi pa naman confirm, hindi pa naman confirm yan. So, yan ay mga bagay na nag-aaralan pa lang nila. So, yung pag-extend ng quarantine period. But how do we spend our quarantine time? Of course, yung mga bata, nandun sa video games, yung iba, nasa Facebook, kadalasan, video games, others siguro, ang mga magulang natin kaparihan, sila yung abala kung ano yung papakain sa kanyang mga anak, lalo siguro kung ikaw ay talaga tumatanggap lamang ng relief na papadalahan ka ng 5 kilong bigas, tapos 12 canned goods, so that will be good for 1 week. Kaya I was able to talk with Pastor Mo na tapos kami. Sabi niya, Pastor, sabi gano'n, buti nga sa inyo ganyan, dito sa amin, sabi gano'n, 3 kilong bigas, 3 pirasong sardinas, that's it. 2 linggo na kalipas, di namin alam kung kailan ang kasunod. So, how do we spend? Yung mga kalalakihan naman, siguro at abala, sa pag-ayos sa pagtuntuni ng kanilang bahay, sakyan, or others, they're usually inclined, they play their instrument, and even sing, nagkumakanta sila. Ang ating pag-aaral sa umaga to, na ibigay ko rin maging chapter 32, verses 1 to 43, na ito ay isang awit. Ito ay isang awit na binilid ng ating Panginoong Jesus na sabi kay Moses na isulat mo as a witness against the children of Israel. If we're going to see in chapter 31, verse 30, the last verse po ng chapter 31, bago tumuntong ng 32 verse 1, ang sabi ng and Moses spake in the ears of all the congregation of Israel the word of this song, and it's pointing doon sa may chapter 32, verses 1 to 43, until they were ended. Now, so ito isang awit na ito. Ito yung awit na binigay ng ating Panginoon sa pagitan ni Moses to stand as a witness against Israel. Dito po sa natin binasa kanina sa chapter 31, verses 16 to 22. This part is yung part na namamaalam na si Moses. Sabi ng Panginoon na hindi ka makapas promised land, ayos na yung bayanan, at hindi ka makatugtong sa promised land. At ihanda mo si Joshua na siyang kahalilin sa'yo. Pero bago yun, na binilin siya, isulat yung awitin doon sa chapter 32, verses 1 hanggang 43. Sa verse 6 dito ng chapter 31, and the Lord said unto Moses, behold, thou shalt sleep with thy fathers, and these people, now pertaining to the Israelites, will rise up and go away after other gods, after gods and strangers of the land whither they go to be among them, and will forsake me, and break my covenant which I have made with them. Then my anger shall be kindled against them in that day, and I will forsake them, and I will hide my face from them, and they shall be devoured, and many evils and troubles shall befall them, so that they will say in that day, are not these evils come upon us because our God is not with us? So ito binibigyan kay Moses, sabi gano'n, no? Gumawa ko na kanta. Itong mga tao ito, sabi gano'n, ay hindi ko alam. No, ngayon pa lang ay makita mo, there are these people, and they are na aking ginawa, ay makikita ang kanilang katigasan ng ulo sa hindi pagsunod sa akin at sinasabi ng ating Panginoon. Ngunit sabi ng Panginoon, and many evils and troubles shall befall them. And part of that is through pandemic. So that they will say that they are not these evils upon us because our God is not among us. Hindi ba sabi doon, nangyayari ito sa atin kasi wala ang Diyos sa ating piling, iniwan tayo ng Diyos ang kanilang sinasabi. At ang sabi ng Panginoon sa 18, I will surely hide my face in that day for all the evil which they shall have wrought or worked in that day are turned into, in that day they are turned to other gods. Now sabi ng Panginoon, write this song for you and teach it to the children of Israel, put it in their mouth that it shall may be a witness for me against the children of Israel. Moses was commanded na sumulat ng awitin. Ng katapatan ng ating Panginoon, ang katagpuron, nanduro ang katapatan ng ating Panginoon, nanduro ang kanyang pagsalansang, ng kanyang warning, at pagbibigay ng conviction ng ating Panginoon. Sa verse 20, sabi doon, for when I up into the land which I swear to their fathers, Joshua, papunta kanila, is going to lead them to the promised land. A father that floweth with milk and honey, and they shall have eaten and filled themselves and walked in paths. Then will they turn unto other gods and serve and provoke me, and break my covenants after that they consume or my experience like kabutihan ng Panginoon. Go to the land that floweth with milk and honey. They will forget me. 21, it shall come to pass when many evils and troubles are befallen them, that this song shall testify against them as a witness, for it shall not be forgotten out of the mouth of their sea. So ito po yung bilin ng ating Panginoon kay Moses na ito yung kanyang purpose. Kaya pinag-uutos niya na yung pagsulat ng awitin. Kasi alam ng Panginoon na ang mga Hudyo, mga Israelites, sa 32 ginamit sa word Yeshurun sa pertain sa mga Israelites. Sila ay nagkaroon kapag sila kahit na busog sila ron, ay kakalimutan na ako ang kanilang Diyos sa pagkain. Yung Diyos-Diyos na naaabutan nila, yung Diyos-Diyos na ng mga kinaanay sa sabi ron. So kaya sabi ron, sulat mo itong awitin to as a remembrance, as a witness against them sa kanila. So ano ba yung awitin na makita natin dito? So yung text natin, sabi nga ito isang awitin, ano ba yung pahalagahan ng isang awitin para sa atin? Bakit nga kailangan ng Panginoon na iparaan sa awitin? No, yung awitin kasi, it is something that is, aside from praying, reading God's Word, devotion, no, it is, para maalala mo at makita mo ang presensya ng Panginoon sa iyong buhay. Personally, sa akin ko kapag sometimes na para bang I feel na parang sabi natin less spiritual. No, I try to God song. No, awitin, papatutod ka. Para mag-feel ka kasi parang napipil mo na wala yung presensya ng ating Panginoon. Nag-give up kahit basta. Kasi usually pag busy ka, maganda yung may narinig ka. At mas maganda kung narinig mo ay awitin ng ating Panginoon. Ano nga ba ang function ng awitin? Bakit ginamit ang Panginoon at bakit pinagutos kay Moses na isulat? Una, songs are to function to call out God's greatness. Songs are to function to call out God's greatness. Now, to call out, sabi ron, to herald, ang sabi dito sa verses, chapter 32, verses 1 to 4, makikita po natin dito sa verses 1 to 4. Dito na po sa verse 3, because I will publish, ang sabi ron, the name of the Lord ascribes his greatness unto our God. And verse 4, he is the rock, his word is perfect, all his ways are judgment, is God of truth, and without iniquity, just and right is he. Ang sabi ron, to publish, to herald, to call out. No, upang sabihin natin, ipagsigawan sa pamagitan ng awitin. No, yung awit ng ating Panginoon, na yung ating pinapigyan is kaparaanan upang makita natin at maging aware tayo sa kapangyarihan ng ating Panginoon. Yung ano ang kanyang ginawa sa ating buhay, kung paano siya naging katapat sa likod ng ating hindi katapatan sa harapan ng ating Panginoon. Now, it does mean to remind us of his faithfulness toward us, of his attributes. Kung pansin niyo po na ang ating kinakanta, ay James, of course, na ating himnal, Ang hymn, it is defined as religious song of praise to God. At usually, ang natin, ang hymns natin papansin mo, na it is only one way. It is always upward sa ating Panginoon. Wala siyang tunes na sabi fancy tunes, na but straightforward ang pag-awit dito. Pag ito ay ating inawit. Ito talagang praise and worship song para sa ating Panginoon. It is not the praise and worship song ng contemporary na kinakanta ng iba. That they do it with a live band. No, kasi pag inawit nila yun, no, usually yung praise and worship as they play, no, with the live band, actually it is not a praise and worship song. Paano magiging praise yun? Paulit-ulit lamang ang kanilang lyrics. So, I will praise you, God, I will praise you, God, I will praise you, God. Tapos ay mga agid, mga gano'n. Ganun lang, kaya paulit-ulit. No? Ay paulit-ulit, ay yun naman ang kanilang binibigkas at sinasabi. Kung hindi man yun, no, yung iba, ay scriptural, nakasulat sa kanilang awitin. Or, minsan, ang laman ng kanilang awitin, it is not a praise and worship song that ascribes unto God, but it is a praise and worship of oneself singing before God. Ibig sabihin, yung experience niya ang kanilang iaabot sa tao. Yung kanya, how he felt, no, patungkol sa ating Panginoon. Well, ang hymns natin, it is only one way. Pag sinabing you praise, it is only God that we praise. We worship, it is only God. We do not praise ourselves that we can sing. We do not worship ourselves that we are good. It is only God. We do not praise and worship ourselves because I have this experience before God, but we praise and worship God and God alone. So yung awitin na to, doon nagbibigay papurihan sa ating Panginoon. See yung lyrics ng How Great Thou Art. O Lord my God, and when in awesome wonder, consider all the world thy hands, the work thy hands have made. I see the stars, I see the ground, I hear the thunder rolling thunder. No? So, sabihin, it all ascribes sa ating Panginoon pag ito ay yung inaawit. Yung great is thy faithfulness. Actually, itong great is thy faithfulness, masarap awitin. Kapag yung nandun yung karoon ka ng pagsubok, tapos you experience deliverance. For me personally, yung nakabangga ako ng bata, binata pa ako bago tayo kasal sa 1990, kaya tayo 1990. Nakabangga ako ng bata. Tapos, talagang panalangin ko, tinubod ng Panginoon patong sa bata, na hindi nagkaroon ng damage siya. No? Well, great is thy faithfulness, great is thy faithfulness, morning by morning, yung mercy I see. Na napakabuti ng ating Panginoon. So, ito yung mga awitin na to that ascribes greatness sa ating Panginoon. Ito ay nagpapaalala sa atin that we are nothing before God and God is all in all. No? At hindi tayo pwedeng magmalaki sa ating Diyos kasi He is God. No? Yung mga awitin nito that inspires us. No? So, sa kalagitnaan ng pandemic na to, sa ating naranasan, that is good. Not one of our sabihin natin na nagawin, no, ay yung mag-awit sa ating Panginoon. Ako minsan natatrap ako sa no, kasi iwan information masyado sa balita. Kaya sobrang balita minsan, nawawala ka na, no, sa ating Panginoon. Yung binasa mo, minsan yung binasa mo, sabihin mong ako lang rin, parang hindi ka tumatak sa iyo. Kasi ako magsumpa sa second kasi solo mo yung oras at hindi ka naghahabol ng oras. Pero during the day, parang hinahanap-hanap mo. Hinahanap-hanap mo. So, yung mga awitin ng ating Panginoon, it is a mean para tayo i-remind ng kabutihan sa atin ng ating Panginoon. Ay, naalala ko si Ginong David. Ninong David siguro na kahapon na yung ginawa ko sa ating group chat. Alabas na po siya yung ordeal, sabihin natin, sa kanyang pinagdaanan sa Novaliches. difficult. At bago pa yan, he was already in pain ng 3 weeks bago siya nakuha and sila sa hospital. Na siguro, she is going to count on that. Na knowing the week. Siguro, kung may time siya, makaka-count siya para sa ating Panginoon. Maging salamat din sa ating mga kapatid na nagbigay ng awitin para sa ating Panginoon. It makes me secure. No, kasi parang ako na sa likod ng pandemic na to, ay ito yung aking mga kapatid na hindi ko nakikita. I know, I can see their spirit in the way they offered song para sa ating Panginoon. And it's a challenge about it sa atin. Through this means, no, na meron tayong online video. So, pwede natin paabot ang ating pag-awit. So, pagpapahayag ng greatness sa ating Panginoon sa pamagitan ng awit. Also, ascribing greatness, call out God's greatness. The second is, some function convict those who forget the goodness of God. No, yung i-convict ang bawat isa sa nakalimot sa kabutihan ng ating Panginoon. We can see this in chapter 32, verses 7 to 14. But I'm going to read verse 7 lamang po. Sa 7 ang sabi rito, remember the days of old, consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will show thee thy elders, and they will tell thee. It's going to read verses 7 hanggang 14. And dito makita natin that Moses was challenging the people, at sabi niya kayo mga kababayan, sabi niya, no, tignan mo kung paano kaputi ang ating Panginoon. Tanungin mo, sabi niya gano'n, tanungin mo sa inyong mga elders, yung father, sabi niya, sige na, thy father, and he will show thee the elders na ginagin, and they will tell thee. Sabi niya, remember the days of old, yung nakaraan, nakalipad. Consider the years of many generations. Now, from generation to generation, the Lord has been good, and you ask about how the Lord has been good. And so, it goes on, dito sa verse 14, ay makita natin dito, yung kabutihan ng ating Lord, that He names them one by one. Meaning niya bawat isa. So, bakit tiname na dito ng ating Panginoon? How will you feel? Ikaw ay medyo, sabi natin, ito ay nagkasala. Nung ulit nakita mo ang kabutihan ng Panginoon, napakaudi pa rin sa'yo. Hindi ka ba makukonvict? Dapat ikaw ay anak ng Diyos, dapat meron conviction sa'yo. I have sinned before thee, Panginoon. Patawarin mo ako. Help me, Panginoon, to get right with thee. I repent of my sin. Nung hindi ako ng kapatawaran sa kailang Diyos. The Lord knew that they would forget that He has done for them and include some lyrics that would warn them and be convicted. Tignan po rito, sa verse 31, chapter 31, 19 to 20. Write this song and teach it to the children of Israel, putting in their mouth, that this song may be a witness for me against the children of Israel. So, again sa verses 21 to 22, 21. And shall come to pass when many people to trouble shall behold them, that this song shall testify against them as a witness, for it shall not be forgotten out of the mouth of their teeth, for I know their imagination, which they go about, even now before I have brought them into the land which I swear. Alam mo, Panginoon, na ang gagawin ng mga Israelita. Now, after sabi nga na namatay itong si Moses, all when they have come into the land of promise, na sila ay kakalimutan nila ang ating Panginoon, sa likod sa katapatan ng ating Panginoon. Alam nila, ano ang gagawin mo kapag distado lang kung ano ang gagawin mo sa harapan ng ating Panginoon? Si Peter ang sinabi ang Peter, you will deny me 3 times, sabi ng ating Panginoon. Ano sabi ng Peter? Hindi Panginoon, hindi ko gagawin yan. No, dapat sa atin, no, sinabi ng gano'n, dapat, no, katulad ni Peter, naging mayamang siya. What happened? It happened that he was able to deny the Lord 3 times. Eh kung sa atin, pinapakita tanong ano ang mangyayari sa gagawin mo, ano gagawin dapat? So, you will repent, Lord, huwag mo ko papayaan, Panginoon. Huwag mo kong hayaan, Panginoon, it will happen. Remind me and forgive me of my sins and hindi mangyayari. So, yung awitin, no, if it continues to play in your mind, ba kapag sabi doon na LSS ka, no, kapag patuloy lalaro sa iyong isipan yung awitin ng ating Panginoon, it convicts you sa harapan ng ating Panginoon na iyong mamuhay ng tapat, maging mabantayan sa iyong paglakad, na ikaw ay patuloy na maging matuwid. At sa oras na ikaw ay nagkasala, ito ay kaagad na inihingi mo ng papatawaran sa ating Panginoon. Ang mga love songs. Paano ba yung love song? Yung mga love song, di ba, that we relate to, na kapag narinig mo, para bang under na tumiti mo kagad sa puso. Kapag ikaw ay sabi mo nabasted, sumusugat sa iyong puso. Kapag narinig mo yung isang awiting love song na maganda at nakaka-relate ka. Kapag ito naman ay maganda at ito ay maganda ang iyong patatayuan sa iyong love life, ng iyong love life, eh na-inspire ka. Na-inspire ka. So parang walang iba sa hugot line. Kaya sabi sa hugot line, health worker ka ba? Bakit? Kasi para i-quarantine mo ang puso ko. Ibig sabihin, nakaka-relate ka. Kung nakaka-relate ka sa ute, ganun din naman ang love song nakaka-relate ka. At ito'y inaano mo para sa'yo. What more is God's love song na umakapit sa atin? No? Na ito ay dapat mag-i-inspire sa atin na mamuhay ng tapat sa harapan ng ating Panginoon. No, kapag itong lockdown ito, maganda po. No, that we should be playing songs that will inspire us. Songs that will convict us of our sin. That being warned sa ating gagawin na ito ang hindi pagkaroon ng katotohanan maging sa ating mga buhay. And also, the third function of a song is to confront those who abandon God. So, to confront those who abandon God. Una, call out. The second one is to convict. And the third one is to confront. Now, sabi ron, to testify against the Panginoon. Those who abandon God. Sa chapter 32, yung awitin. Now, ay makita natin sa verses 15 hanggang 43. 42 actually. Kasi 43 is yung pili na. Sa hanggang 42, ay makita natin doon. No, nagturoon ang pag-abandon, katigasan ng ulo ng mga Israelita. So, pagpaparusa sa ating Panginoon. Now, to those people who are not convicted, God punished them. But makita dito sa 15 to 42. So, when you are confronted with the sin na iyong ginawa, ano ang iyong dapat na proper response? Dapat bang sige ka? Ito ang purpose, no? Yung function ng isang awitin upang ikaw ay confront ng iyong kabuktutan sa harapan ng ating Panginoon. I'll just read verses 15-17. But Jeshurun, Jeshurun pertains to Israel. Now, but Jeshurun was fast. Now, yung supporting nito, at they had eaten, sabi nila, napawain sila, sila land of milk and honey. At pagdating sa verse 15, nung sila ay tumaba, when Jeshurun was fast and kicked out or was fast, thou art long thick, thou art covered with fatness. When he forsook God with faith, which made him and lightly esteem the wrath of salvation, they provoked him to jealousy, which raised God to the abomination, provoked they him to anger. They sacrificed unto devils, not to God whom they knew not, to new gods that came newly up, whom your fathers feared not. So, kung titingnan po natin ron, no? Ito yung mga ito na pinaalalain ng ating Panginoon, sagot sa kanyang katigas ng ulo, kaya hindi tumalima sa harapan ng ating Panginoon, sila ay pinarusahan ng ating Panginoon. If God cannot get a conviction of His Son, then it is time that the Lord will confront them. Verses 19 hanggang 26. Basahin lang po. Nasundan niyo po. And when the Lord saw it, He upon them because of the provoking of His sons and His daughters. And He said, I will hide my face from them. I will see that their end shall be, for they are a very froward, evil generation, children in whom is no faith. They move me to jealousy with that which is not God's idols. They have provoked me to anger with their vanities, and will move them to jealousy with those which are not a people. I will provoke them to anger with the foolish nation. God will punish them with other nations, like the Philippines, Assyria, Egypt, they have been punished. For a fire is kindled, 22. For a fire is kindled against in my anger, and shall burn unto the lowest hell, and shall consume the earth with its east and set on fire the foundations of the mountain. Hirap to. I will hit his kids upon them, I will send my arrows upon them, they will shoot them. They shall be burned with hunger and devoured with burning heat, and with bitter destruction I will also send the teeth of beasts upon them, and with the poison of serpents as a dove. The sword without and terror within shall destroy both the young and the virgin, the suckling also with the man of their hairs. I said, I will scatter them into corners and make members of them. Sa, sa verse 39 na ang tingnan ko natin, sa chapter 39, bumuhay. Sa 39, see now that I, even I can be, and there is no God with me. I kill, I make alive, I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. For I lift up my hand to heaven, I say, I live forever. If I whet my glittering sword, and my hand take hold of judgment, I will render vengeance to mine enemies, and I will reward them that hate me. I will make my arrows drunk with blood, and my sword shall be for flesh, and that of the blood of the slain and of the captive from the beginning of vengeance upon the enemy. What if those words kept ringing in your ears? I mean, no, parang kapag eleksyon, ano nga ang ginagawa ng mga kandidato? Now, they look for themselves jingle ng kanilang para sa kanilang candidacy. Na pinapahayag yung kanyang katakuan, kung ano siya, kung ano ang kanyang plano, iba sa kaya ano. Siyempre sa kanyang jingle. At nag-iikot ito sa loudspeaker at narinig mo lagi-lagi. So sabi nila, kapag maganda raw ang jingle, na something familiar yung song at laging narinig. So sa bukang piraw, kapag bumuboto na siya, ito ang kadalasan narinig niya. At ito ang kanyang isusulat kasi yung ganda nung naging familiar yung audience. Kaya nagkakaroon na effect. Maging sana kung paano kaya kung pinag-iikot na yun in loudspeakers ang binabanggit yung pagpaparusa at galit ng Panginoon. How are you going to feel? Di ka ba matatakot? Kapag hindi ka matakot, tutuluyan ka ng ating Panginoon. But if you will respond at natakot ka, nagkaroon ka ng resurrection fear sa harapan ng ating Panginoon. O takot sa iyong kalagayan bilang makasalanan, iyong pagkakasala. No, ewan ko sila kung ano ako dito. No, you might say, ligtas naman ako eh. Naligtas ako. Oo nga, sabi sa 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 15, no, na ang iyong ginawa sa lahat ito ay masusunog. Ngunit, thy soul will be saved. Pero wala kang crown kung inahanda, di naharap sa harapan ng ating Panginoon. Makita mo yung mga kapatiran, mga kasama, na nag-aalay ng kanilang korona sa ating kay wala ka ba yung may latag sa harapan ng ating Panginoon. After being a Christian, no, yung mamuhay ka ng tapat sa harapan ng ating Panginoon, meron ka ng korona sa harapan ng ating Panginoon. And these songs, na yung mga awitin, na makalangit sa biyak at yung mga hymn, is a means to remind us na tayo ay dapat na mabuhay ng tapat sa harapan ng ating Panginoon, not to abandon yung ating Panginoon sa kanyang ginawa para sa atin. So yung mga awitin na to, na dapat patuloy na mag-ring sa ating puso at isipan sa ating mga tenga upang ito ay tumatak sa ating mga buhay. Ay, nakapanood na ba kayo ng musical drama? Sa TV, meron ba yung musical drama na papalitan sila? There is one musical drama na pinanood kami ng Arteles na yung Chicago title. Akala ko, boring, pero maganda pala. Tumatatak, lalo kapag yung kanila yung mga auditin. Maging kayo din, yung pagpapaalala sa akin sa pamagitan ng auditin, ito ay tumatatak sa bawat isa. How did you learn yung alphabet? The 26 letters of the alphabet. Eric Krauss, mas matilik ito. Sabi sabi mo, A, B, C, D. But saying it, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, na matatanda mo agad, malalaman mo. No, yung mga letters ng alphabet. I remember yung sa aming isang subject, sa Hebrew subject, kay Doc Terry. Ang examine kay ano, eh, susulat mo yung Hebrew alphabet, 22 letters. Sabi sa akin ganun, alam mo ba? Sabi ganun, yes sir, and I can even sing it. Ha? Sabi ganun, yes sir. Kaya sa ko sa Barbie, Alagdagdag, ginagalitin, face. Alam mo yung awitin. Alam mo yung letra, kasi alam mo yung awitin. No, maging yung salita ng ating ko, yung kanyang warning, yung kanyang goodness, yung kanyang confrontational na passages para sa atin. Yung kanyang words that give us conviction or warning. So kung ito ay ilalagay sa awitin, tapatak sa puso ng bawat isa. So what's my encouragement? Learn to play his songs lagi. Napatugtog ka. Mag-part ka, o maalala mo lang yung Panginoon, upang ikaw ay manalil sa paggawa ng di mabuti at katapatan sa ating Panginoon. Kung ikaw ay merong kasalanan na inaalagaan sa buhay mo, something na hindi mo mabitaw-bitawan, na lagi kang kapag andun na, kailangan gipit ka, na gagawa mo lagi yung kasalanan. Learn to always sing a song. So, kantahin mo lagi yung awit mo sa ating Panginoon. And it will give power sa iyo upang tanggihan mo yung pagnanasa o paggawa ng kasamaan o kasalanan sa iyo. Again, God's function, it is to call out for God's greatness, to convict for those who forget His goodness, and to confront those who abandon His goodness. Purihin pa rin.
Kaya, paganda po yung galing sa atin ng ating social marketing po at nawag sa pagkariyan po tayo. And, should kantahin. Matanda. Tayo po ay makakunod po tayo po sa ating po ang huling awitin sa linggo ito, sa araw na ito, sa hymn number 709. 709. Ay, 705. Take the name of Jesus with you. Antayin natin muli ang 1, 3, and 4. Take the name of Jesus with you, 705.
Tayo po'y magbasa ng dalangin. Dakilang Diyos ang Panginoon sa lahat. Salamat sa iyo, Panginoon, sa medium ng awitin ay pinatulog sa amin po, Panginoon. Lord, itong kaparaanan po, Lord, upang kami patuloy ng paraanan po, Panginoon, kung tayo na hindi ay maupuan po, Panginoon, ang manalangin, ang magbasa, mag-meditate ng iyong salita po, Panginoon. If we are at work po, Panginoon, or traveling, that we get into those things, Lord, ang kapalit nito, iyong awitin that will remind us of thy goodness, thy warning po, Panginoon, and aming kabustuhan ng iyong pagpapalit sa amin. Lord, tulungan kami na patuloy ito, given po, Panginoon, sa ang cellphone, ang tahanan, given ng sakyan, patuloy na marinig po, Panginoon, ang iyong patuloy na pagkilos, pag-ibig sa amin po, Panginoon. Kayo po ang patuloy na maglagay at sabi po ng awitin sa aming mga puso na pinili. Muli, Panginoon, salamat po at patuloy ka na langin, maging sa aming bansa, ay yung patuloy na intervention po, Panginoon. Lord, dalangin po namin ay kayo po patuloy na mag-intervene po, Panginoon, sa place na bumabalot sa aming lugar. Dahil yun ang Panginoon sa aming sa buong mundo po, Panginoon. Father, we pray for the hand, Panginoon, to bring upon us, O Lord. At dalangin po namin, Panginoon, na kayo ang patuloy na mag-contain ito, hindi na po, Lord, na manghawa pa ng iba, O Lord. Kay Lord, as well, allow it po, Panginoon, na ang buong Pilipinas at buong mundo ay sasakop po dito sa ating Diyos. Dahil po namin, patuloy at katalinuan ng aming Presidente, ang IAPS po, Panginoon, para ma-address na ito at engage. Ang mga po, Panginoon, ay pagprotekta maging sa aming frontliners, Panginoon, aming health workers, maging sa aming mga kapulisan, Panginoon, at guided, Panginoon, ang aming mga lokal na lugar na ginagawa, ang mga barangays po, Panginoon, pray for His place, Panginoon, ang iyong patuloy na pagkilos, pagkain sa aming tulong barangay, maging kanyang konsero, na kayo patuloy na mag-gabi sa kanila, upang, Panginoon, ang lugar ito ay magpatuloy na maging COVID-free, at gayon din po, Panginoon, ang iyong biyaya ay patuloy na pumahagi sa pamagitan ng mga nangyayin sa Diyos. Pagpalain ko rin po ang bawat isa sa mga tahanan, ngayon po patuloy mag-protect mga takiling Diyos, at huwag nabuhan ng sakit na ito, dahil rin maging ang patuloy na system ay patuloy tatas ng takiling Diyos. Maging ang aming mga trabaho, Panginoon, ay maging pag-preserve, Panginoon, sa mga trabaho, kayo patuloy na mag-tulis din, maging, Panginoon, kay Laleo, kay Don, Panginoon, maging sa Call of Duty, mga ibang aming frontliners, sa Ella, si Ella, Panginoon, Vincel, maging silang, maging, Panginoon, Gigi, Panginoon, salamat, Lord, sa negative po sinino at wala po COVID siya, Lord, salamat sa iyong pagkakabot sa kagalingan sa kanya, and we pray for his complete recovery, Panginoon, kaya creating, ay patuloy ang ibaba na Panginoon, maging kayo super na sa Diyos. Maging sa mga kapatid ko po na may physical condition, na lahat na po paano magbubuhayan sila ng sakit, Panginoon, ay po magdala ng ospital at magdala po, Panginoon, at walang hospital na walang mga tumanggap sa kanilang Diyos. Pray Lord, ang awak nga po ang kanilang mga kalusugan po, Panginoon, aming kalusugan po, Panginoon, maging kayo din, kailangan po namin, maging ang kanyang service sa mga flights po, Lord, at salamat sa intervention na hindi siya nakapag-long flight, itong Sunday, pagkos ay nakatingin pa namin siya, maging sa panambahan sa iyo, Panginoon Diyos. Muli pa lang, patuloy na mag-boost ng aming pangailangan sa pagtahanan, aming kakanin at higit sa lahat ng Panginoon, ang iyong salita, patuloy na magkawin sa amin, pagbibigyan ng panahon, maging Panginoon ng panalangin na bigyan ng oras, at ang iyong awitin, Panginoon, at patuloy na tapaklog sa amin, Panginoon, sa mga oras, given sa aming kapaningalan ito ang aming mga kapakinggan. At din sa mga kapatid na namin, Panginoon, sa kanyang pagbiyahe, maging Panginoon sa Laguna, Panginoon, upang ganapin, maging trabaho ng Diyos. Muli, salamat po. So, ang dalangin at ang Jesus. Now, if there is able to keep you from calling, present the call before the presence of the Lord in joy. In the only one gathered, there will be blood and that is true. In the name of power, but now and ever, the people of God will say, Amen. sa ating lahat. Happy pong birthday celebrant po sa ating guys. Yung party daw, bukas sa kanyang birthday. Sabi po, just pull out my file, binigyan ng kapatid. Sa ating pong mga birthday celebrants, no? Si Raul pala sa January, sa April 1. Raul, Karabin pala, Rabin. Birthday ng 1. Ate Marlene, yung 18 ang kanyang birthday. Sa 25 to Sabado, 19 ngayon. Sa 26 Sabado, birthday ni Ann Nicole. Ang kanyang birthday. Sunod na po ipa. At yung 17, Friday. Ano po? Wedding anniversary kapatid ni Nenel at kapatid na June. So, pwede pa yan. Salamat po. At tutulong mo sige. I say next week, magiging ating testimony po na pwede po tayo pahayag ng testimony kaysa sa po, sa 3 po. Padala nila po sa aking account. Salamat po sa mga.